السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ یا ربی لک الحمد کما ینبغی لجلال وجہک وعظیم سلطانک اللہم لک الحمد بما خلقتنا ورزقتنا وہدیتنا وفرجت عنا اللہم لک الحمد بالاسلام ولک الحمد بالایمان ولک الحمد بالقرآن اما بعد فاعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم رب اشرح لی صدری ویسر لی امری واحلل عقدۃ من لسانی یفقہوا قولی ربنا زدنا علما اللہم فقہنا فی الدین اللہم انا نسألک علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طیبا اللہم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا الہ الا اللہ آمین یا رب العالمین ربی یسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخیر اللہم اجعل عملنا کلہ صالحا واجعلہ لوجہک خالصا ولا تجعل لأحد فیہ شیئا آمین یا رب العالمین. So today we are going to start فعل مضارع مجزوم, but before we go there, inshallah, let's review a little bit and then we're gonna continue. So my question is, and we're gonna go in order. So my question is, how many different kinds of status فعل مضارع can take? Who gonna answer? We have
Three.
Nargis.
Three.
okay, sister.
Fi'l mudari can take three status.
Three status. Very good. Can you explain which three?
First one is rafa status, bisputi noon, and second one is nasab status, bihatfi noon, and the third one is mazzoom.
Very good. So basically three status, and fi'l mudariya can be marfu. The default state of fi'l mudariya is marfu, but then it can take nasab status and it can take jazm status as well, which is unlike past tense. Past tense is mabni and it does not take any other status. It has only one status, but fi'l mudariya can take three different status. Okay, then based on the i'rab ending. I'rab ending meaning the last, the haraka of the last letter. So based on the i'rab ending, fi'l mudariya can be divided into how many groups? Quickly, who gonna answer? Sister Rahma?
Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Walaikum assalam rahmatullahi barakatuh. Yeah.
So, based on the Arab ending, fi'al mudari can be divided into three groups. The first group is where we see the ending with dhamma, dhammati dhahira. In case of nasab status, we'll see it changing into fatha, fathati dhahira. And in case of majzoom, we see changing it into sukun. And then the second group is afalul khamsa. So in this we see in rafa status we see the bisabuti noon, and in majzoom and the nasab status we see hasbi noon. The noon gets dropped. And the third group is the mabni. So in that it remains the same.
And what two sigas are mabni?
The hunna and tunna.
Very good, very good. Barakallah fiki. This is the very basic and very important information, and I'm happy the way you explained everything. Perfect. Barakallah fiki. So now, which sigas ends with dhammas? Who gonna answer this question? Quickly, we don't waste class time. Everyone need to be prepared to participate and answer. So who is next?
Wawul Jama.
No,
Can
my
I-
question
can I-
is which group, she said that there are 3 groups, right? Base of Arab ending. So now, what group or what sigas end with the mas in fail mudariya?
Can I?
Go ahead, Sister Nargis.
Damatul Zaira, 5 sigas. Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu.
Very good. Right? So these are the very first group. This is very important that we know this classification, we know this grouping, because whatever I'm going to teach you today, it's gonna help you if you know this grouping. Otherwise, class gonna go above your head. So we need to know that there are 3 groups, and the first group, when I say first group, it means my 5 sigas in fail mudariya, right? What are they? Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. And what is so special about them? What is common in them? That they all ending on the mas. That's why we are putting them in one group, because this thing is common in them. Then next question is, what is the name of the group that ends with noon?
Afal Khamsa.
Very good. Afalul Hamsa. Right? And the rest of them except Hunna and Antunna, even though they are ending on noon as well, right? But
Mabni.
their noon is not Noonul Irab. Right? So their noon is not Noonul Irab, rather their noon is fa'il. But the rest of, after our first group, the rest of them except Hunna and Antunna, all ending on noon, right? So, and this noon has a name, Noonul Irab. Why we are calling them Noonul Irab? Because the presence of noon gonna tell us that this is marfu, or absence gonna tell us that it is mansub or majzoom. So this is very important to remember. Which sigas are mabni in fail mudariya? We already established that.
Hunna Antunna.
Hunna, antuna.
Hunna Antunna.
Yes, right. So we need to remember all these things, right? So now look over here. Fail mudariya can be divided into 3 groups based on their i'rab. Siga that ends with dhamma, right? And they are huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. We need to memorize that. And you guys can see that what is common in them? They are ending on the mas. They are ending on the mas. And do we see the mir baris in them? No. There is no alifu ithnain. There is no wawul jama, right? And there is not in here. What are the mir baris in our fail mudariya chart over here? In fail mudariya, we have either alifu isnain or wawul jama, right? And then hunna and antunna, they have a file. This noon is their file, right? And what else do we have? We have this yaul mukhatib,
Yeah.
right? So these are the Mayer baris in fail mudariya. What are they? Alifu isnain, wawul jama, and yaul mukhataba, right? And so The rest of them, we can see that they are ending on dhammas. And all these, the ending on dhammas, their damir is mustatir, right? So we have 5 siga in fi'l mudariya, which are damir is mustatir. How many sigas mustatir in fi'l madi?
2.
Only 2.
Over here.
Over here.
Huwa and hiya, right? Only 2. Huwa and hiya are mustatir in fi'l madi. But in fi'l mudariya, we have 3 more, right? Huwa and hiya, they are mustatir in fi'l madi as well, and they have a reason, right? So we say the damir is mustatir
Jawazan.
jawazan, right? But we do not say jawazan for anta, ana, or nahnu. Why not? Because they do not take any outside doer, right? So they are wujuban. So we have 5 sigas in fi'l mudariya, which are damir is mustatir. And another thing special about them is that they are all ending on dhammas, right? So this is the first group. What is the second group? Sigas that ends with noon of i'rab, named afalul khamsa, right? So just leaving hunna and antunna, rest of them are afalul khamsa. Rest of them are afalul khamsa. And then we have mabni siga. So we need to remember this classification. Okay, then ilamati marfu of fi'l mudariya, right? How we said that yansuru, tansuru, ansuru, and nansuru, right? These 5 sigas. I didn't write tansuru again because it's already there. So they are, how we gonna recognize that they are marfu? By dammatu zahira. Dammatu zahira. But this is only when our fail is sahihul akhir, meaning our fail is salim. What is salim or what is sahihul akhir mean? When our fail have all basically you can see yansuru is what? The root letter are noon, sod, and ra. If we have alif, waw, or ya at the end of any verb, then we are not going to consider as a sahi fail. Akhir, I'm saying for a reason. Even though we have alif, waw, or ya, any of the 3 root letter, if alif, waw, or ya is any of the 3 root letters, then it is basically considered a weak verb. But we are more interested over here at the akhir. Why? Why at the akhir we are interested over here? Because we are talking about ilamat of fi'l mudariya, right? So ilamat of fi'l mudariya, basically we're gonna see at the end, right? Like what haraka it is taking. Not ilamatul mudariya, I'm talking about this one over here. Ya, ta, hamza, and noon, anita, right? I'm not talking about this ilamatul mudariya. I'm talking about the sign which is going to tell us that fi'l mudariya is marfu, mansub, or majzoom, right? How we check any verb that it is marfu, mansub, or majzoom? By the ending, right? Do I see in the beginning? No. Right? We all check the ending of the word. And that tells us if it is nasaru, then I'm going to say it is rafa. If it is nasara, I'm going to see, yansuru. Yansuru is marfu. Yansura is mansub. And today we are going to learn that it's going to be sometime with sukun as well. Yansur. So that is majzoom. So we are going to check the ending, and that's why I'm saying that if you see alif, waw, or ya at the end of any verb, then basically it is not a sahi ul akhir fail or a salim fail, rather it is a mu'tal akhir, or you can just say simply it is a weak verb. Mu'tal mean the one that has deficiency from like illa. What is illa mean? Illa mean like some sickness. Illat. Right? So mu'tal is from the taking the same meaning. Mu'talul akhir mean the one that has deficiency at the end. The verb is weak at the end. And how we are going to call any verb weak at the end? When it is ending on either alif, waw, or ya. Okay, so now Dammatu Zahira, when our verb is Sahihul Akhir or Salim. But when it is Mu'tal, right? Mu'talul Akhir, then basically it's gonna be how we are going to see that it is marfu. Now yarda, actually it should be yarda you, right? But we are not going to see this dhamma. When we are not able to see this dhamma, we are aware how to say it, right? Dhammatul muqaddara. Because fi'l mudariya is supposed to end on this siga, it is supposed to end on dhamma, but it is not ending. Why? Because yarda it is alif maksura over here, and alif cannot take any haraka on it. What happens when alif take a haraka on it? What happens when alif takes a haraka on it?
Hamza.
So it's a part of root letter.
When
Then it would not be weak. It's gonna be Hamza.
exactly, when alif take any haraka, it's not alif anymore, rather it is going to be called hamza, right? So yaruda, there is alif maksura over here, and alif maksura cannot take any haraka, right? So that's why we're gonna say that if I say label this yarda, you're gonna say felun mudariun marfu'un bidammatul muqaddara. If I say yansuru,
Dammatu Zahira.
yes, so you're gonna say felun mudariun marfu'un bidammatul zahira, because I can see this dhamma. But yarda, you're gonna say felun mudariun marfu'un bidammatul muqaddara. Right? So we need to remember. And when we're gonna say that? When fail is weak at the end. When fail is weak at the end. Mu'talul akhir. So, and that is our first group. Right? So now we are learning that for our first group, when it comes to marfu, right? How we gonna see that? How many different ways to say that this fail is marfu? Either it could be with dammatu zahira, or it could be with dammatul muqaddara. Make sense?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
So yarda, and then yarda is basically radiya, this is madi, and then it becomes yarda. Radiya, yarda. What Bab it is making?
Samia yasma.
Radiya yardi. Radiya yardi.
Samiya yasma'u. Samiya yasma'u Bab. Okay, then we have da'a, and it becomes
Yad'u. Nasara yansuru.
yad'u, right? Actually, it should be yad'u, right? But we do not say yad'u, rather we say yad'u. And now we're gonna say the matul
Dammatul muqaddara.
muqaddara. Yamshi, masha yamshi. Masha.
Samia.
Daraba yadribu.
Very good.
Yeah, daraba.
Masha, right? Even masha, we're not gonna say masha, yeah, rather we just say masha. So same thing basically, right? It is when it is madi, it is like a alif maksura ending. So we just say masha. And then masha becomes yamshi. What happened here? Okay. Yamshi. So yamshi. So it should be yamshi you, right? But since it is ending on ya, right? So we're gonna say this is marfu bidammatil muqaddara. So what we are learning over here, that when we have our first group, I'm just talking about only and only our first group. So far we learned, we were talking just about the afal which are salim, sahi salim, or sahihul akhir. But now we are adding one more thing into our bucket, that when we have our first group and we need to see that our fail is marfu, right? Fail mudariya is marfu. So there can be two ways. There can be two ways to see it. If our fail is sahihul akhir, then it gonna for our first group we are gonna see that this is marfu bid dammatil zahira, but when it is mu'attalul akhir, then it is basically marfu bid dammatul muqaddara, because it is not going to show us damma. And then the second group is easy, right? Presence of noon. So in afalul khamsa, since there is no problem at the ending over here, we already afalul khamsa is just the presence of noon, right? So that can tell us that fil mudariya is marfu. So nothing more to learn over here. But for first group, we need to add our dammatul muqaddara concept as well. Make sense?
Yes. Ustada, in that case, when we have alif, waw, or ya at the end, damatul muqaddara, the afalul hamsa all has the noon, presence of noon there also.
Yeah.
Rest of these, in 5 cases, these are different. The rest of all the
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna affect only our first group. It's gonna affect only our first group. For example, when we say yarda, now can we conjugate? Yarda, yardayani, yardawna. So see this alif maksura, according to the need, it is changing either into alif or into ya or waw. So yarda, yardayani. So now in dual siga, it is this alif maksura is changing into ya. And in hum siga, it is gonna change according to the need into waw. Yardawna. Right? We need vowel jama over there as a file.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
the only problem is as first group. Otherwise, no problem at all, right?
Okay.
Same in da'a yad'u. So da'a yad'u, yad'uwani, yad'una, sorry.
Yeah.
Right? Masha yamshi, yamshiyani, and yamshawna. So no problem, right? The
Yes.
only problem is as first group.
Jazakari.
Vaya. So that was our fail mudariya. Now a fail mudariya as a nasiba. Right? So how we are going to see that when it is nasab. So same idea. Fathatul zahira we're gonna see in sahihul akhir. Right? So yansuru will change into yansura, tansura, ansura, nansura. And then alhamdulillah, when it comes to mu'talul akhir, we have alif, waw, and ya. When we have waw and ya, so it's gonna behave like a normal. So yad'u, now when I'm making it mansub, it will be yad'uwa. So this waw would be able to take a fatha, same as the regular verb. So no problem in when we have fi'l mudari mansub. Yamshi, right? And how I'm gonna make it mansub? Yamshiya. So fathatu zahira. Fathatu zahira. Both as sahihul akhir or mu'talul akhir. The only little change is with alif. So since I said that alif is not able to take any haraka, right? So if we remember that alif cannot take any haraka, life will become easy. So mu'talul akhir, when we have yarda, right? So yarda will remain yarda in nasab status as well. And then we're gonna say this is mansub bid-dammatul muqaddara.
شو هي فتاة مقدرة؟
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fathatul muqaddara. Okay. Yeah. So it should be fatha. So hidden fatha. And then our afalul khamsa, the second group, right? Same bihasfi noon, right? So this is how we are going to make fi'l mudariya mansub. So far so good.
Sada, we will write fatha in both two cases in waw and ya.
Yeah. Waw and ya would be able to take a fatha. Their fatha would be zahira, right? But
Yeah.
for alif, it will be muqaddara. Even over here.
Hidden.
Okay, so fathatul muqaddara. Then comes our sukoon part of when our fi'l mudariya is majzoom. So sahihul akhir fi'l, going to be seen with sukoon. You can say sukoon zahira, right? So yansuru will become yansur, tansur, ansur, and nansur. And when it comes to mu'talul akhir, when it is mu'talul akhir, what gonna happen? Basically, this weak letter is going to be dropped. So bihasfi harful akhir or bihasfi harful illa. This is how we make fi'l mudari'a majzoom. Yarda, yarda becomes yarda. Okay, so we are chopping this weak letter away. Yad'u, we are dropping this waw and we left with yad'u. Yamshi, we're gonna chop this weak letter and we have yamshi, right? So either majzoom is with sukoon and again with the first group, right? So with the first group, either it could be with sukoon when it is sahihul akhir, and when it is mu'tal, then basically by dropping the harfu illa. And then afalul khamsa is same by dropping the noon. So far so good?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay, but someone need to repeat what we learned today. Maybe first we can take each fi'l mudari'a, marfu, mansoob, and majzoom. So each sister can explain how it gonna work by Zahira and Muqaddara. So the first is fi'l mudari'a marfu. Sister Nargis, you're gonna do it?
In Usada, previous slide, please.
Without
Skip to
look. Without look.
in Sahil Ahir or
Okay.
Salim, where we can see Damatul Zahira. These are 5 huwa, hiya, anta, nahnu. In this we have Dama on the last letter. Whereas in weak Matul Ahir or deficiency, where is Waw, Alif or Ya. In these we have presence
Damatul
of Ya.
Muqaddara.
Yeah, we have Dama, we cannot see. These are that is called as Damatul Muqaddara.
Yes.
And the rest of Afalul Hamsa remain the same in both cases. When we have we come to Majzoom, Mansoob, this Dhamma is replaced with the Fatah. And in Sahihul Ahir, we can see this Fatah that is called as Fatatul Zahira. Whereas in the in the Mu'tal Ahir case, where we have 3 weak letters, in Waw and Ya, weak letters, here we can see Fatatul Zahir Muqaddara, whereas in Alif, we cannot see.
So then
No.
this is
No, in Waw and Ya, we can see the Fatah
Yes.
that is called as Fatatul Zahira, whereas in Alif, we cannot see the Fatah. This is called as Fatatul Muqaddara.
Yes.
That is, Fatah is hidden. Rest of all the Falul Hamsa remain same in all 2 cases, 3 cases.
So how we make fi'l afalul khamsa mansoob? By dropping
By dropping noon.
Hasfi noon, right?
Bihasbi noon.
Yes.
And in Majzoom case, in Sahihul Ahir, we see that there is a spoon at the end of last letter in Sahihul Ahir. we can see, whereas in Motul Ahir, by drop in all of three cases, alif, waw, ya, by dropping the weak letters, we make them majzoom.
Perfect.
Whereas the rest of Afalul Hamsa remain same in all the cases.
Yeah. So our Afalul Khamsa, right? How we make them mansoob or majzoom? By dropping the
By
noon, bihasfi noon, right? So it's
bihasfi
gonna
noon.
remain. The only thing that muqaddara part is coming where? Muqaddara or Zahira in our
In-
first group. So it
Yeah.
is related to only our first group.
First group.
Perfect. Barakallah fiki.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so the same thing I explained over here as well. So you guys need to go through it, memorize all that stuff, right? And these are all that these things are repeated many times. So over here as well, right? So yansuru, tansuru, ansuru, when it is fil mudariya marfu, we're gonna see dammatul zahira, right? And dammatul muqaddara. Dammatul muqaddara in the case of mu'tal akhir, alif, waw, or ya, right? Yarda, yad'u, yamshi. And then in case of afalul khamsa, marfu bi thubuti noon. When it comes to nasab, then our first group, fathatul zahira, right? If fathatul zahira in all of them, there is no fathatul muqaddara except with alif, right? So when our weak verb is ending on alif, example we're gonna remember yarda, tarda, right? So only in that case we are going to say fathatul muqaddara because alif cannot take any haraka. And then we afalul khamsa is easy, right? By hasfi noon, it is mansoob. So same over here. So the summary is that with the first group, marfu, the sign of rafa two ways, either dammatu zahira or muqaddara, right? So yansuru or yad'u, we can memorize these two verbs. With the second group, thubuti noon, afalul khamsa, when we say yansuruna, the noon is telling me that this fail is marfu. In the second case, mansoob, again we can explain it in two ways. The sign of nasab can be seen in two ways. What is that? Fathatul zahira or muqaddara. Muqaddara only and only in one case. And what is this one case? When our fail is mu'attal and it is ending on alif maksura. Only in that case it is going to be muqaddara. Otherwise, it's gonna be with fathatu zahira. Even though our fail is weak with waw or ya. Because waw and ya would be able to take fatha. Right? So yansura, this is our sahihul akhir. Yad'uwa, this is mu'attalul akhir. Right? But it is showing fathatu zahira. But in the case of yarda, in the case of ending on alif maksura, this is fathatul muqaddara. Or then second group is by hasfi noon, and the example is yang suru. Then majzoom is three ways. One is sukoon. The second is bihasbi harfi illa, right? And then and that is our first group, and the second group is by hasbi noon. And then afal that are mabni, right? With noon niswa, yansurna and tansurna. So this is basically the whole summary over here. Okay. Now we are going to talk about our haruf jazima lil mudari. What are these haruf which can make fi'l mudari majzoom? And they are in, lam, lamma, and then we have li, which is lamul amr, right? And this lamul amr can be seen as wal and fal. And when we see as wal and fal, so then actually this is basically waw is our harfu ataf, and fa is also our harfu ataf. So this lamul amr can be seen with waw and fa. And in that case, this li, this is lamul amr, right? This lamul amr with kasra, it's gonna be always with kasra, right? But when it takes, when our ataf come with it, so this lam gonna be seen with skoon, wal and fal. And we will see a lot of example in Quran Pak of that. And basically, then after them, we are going to see fi'l mudariya majzoom. And then we have la nahiya. La nahiya also make fi'l mudariya majzoom, right? So what are the haruf that are going to make fi'l mudariya majzoom? In, lam, lamma, li, and la nahiya. In, lam, lamma, li, or you can just say lamul amr. In, lam, lamma, lamul amr. And when you say lamul amr, you need to remember wal fal, right? And then la nahiya. Who gonna repeat these haruf? Only Sister Nargis is active in the class. What are the other students doing? We would be able to retain anything if we are not participating. This is
in
not
lam lamma, lamul amr, la nahiya.
exactly. One more time.
Haruf
In
jazma lil mudari are
lam,
5.
lamma.
Number 1 in, second lam, number 3 lamma, number 3 lamul amr li. It can be with waw, then wal, lam with sukoon. It can be with fa, with the sukoon fal, and fifth one la nahiya.
Very good. Very good. Barakallah fiki. Then comes how we are going to translate. When we see in, it takes the meaning of if. In mean if. And it also have a connotation of conditional sentence. Condition. So when we see if, right? If I go, I will buy. If you go there, I will come with you, right? So basically, one thing gonna happen and it's gonna affect the other thing, right? Or because of first thing happening, the second thing will happen, right? So this in is basically is going to give the connotation of condition, if. Then comes lam. Lamma lam with fail mudariya gonna take the meaning of did not. Lam plus fail mudariya, translation gonna be did not, even though fail mudariya. What do we know about fail mudariya?
Present tense.
Present tense. But lam gonna come, lam gonna enter fail mudariya, and it gonna take the meaning gonna be in the past. The translation will be in the past. Then comes lamma. Lamma can come with fail madi, or it can also come with fail mudariya. When it comes to fail mudariya, then it is taking the meaning of not yet. Lamma yadkhulil imana. Iman did not have entered yet. Right? In Quran Pak, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. So, lamma plus fail mudariya majzoom, the translation would be not yet. But when lamma is coming with madi, then it is gonna be taking the meaning of when. Then comes li, and this li is lamul amr. And as I said before, wal and fal, we're gonna see that in that condition as well, when we have waw and fa as a ataf attached to it, and the translation would be should. They should do this. They should go there. They should pray. They should call me, right? So all that stuff. So when you see the meaning of should, so basically this is lamul amr. And then comes la nahiya. La nahiya is basically forbidding. Don't do that. Don't go there. Right? Don't drink that. So la nahiya is going to be seen with fail mudariya majzoom, because this la is going to effect on fail mudariya and making it majzoom and giving the meaning of don't do that. It is forbidding. Right? So in lam lamma, lamul amr, and la nahiya. In lam lamma, lamul amr, and la nahiya. Can someone say without look? In lam
In lam
lamma
lamma, lana,
lana.
lamul amr and lana hiya.
Very good. In lam lamma, lamul
Lamul
amr,
and
and
lana
la
hiya.
nahiya.
In lam lamma lamul amr la nahiya.
Very good. In lam lamma, lamul
In
amr,
lam lamma lamul amr and la nahiya. In
very
meaning is if
hmm,
and in lam
hmm,
lam
Did not.
did not
Did not.
lamma should
Not yet.
not.
Not yet.
I mean not yet.
not yet and la la lam
Lamul amr.
lamul amr
Lamul amr.
lamul
Should.
amr should and la nahiya don't forbid.
Very good. Barakallah fiki. Barakallah fiki. This is how everyone should be participate, right? This is the only way you are going to retain the knowledge. Okay, perfect. So these are, we are going to memorize all of them. Next class, I'm gonna test you guys on these slides. Right? So I'm gonna ask you all these questions randomly that we'll learn in these slides, right? The way I have explained to you guys. And then we are also going to memorize these haruf as well. And let's see how fi'l mudariya majzoom form gonna look like. So we are dealing with the regular verb, sahihul akhir verb, right? We're not gonna touch any mu'attal, but I have just given you an idea. So you should know when you see in Quran Pak these verbs, so you should know, okay, what's going on, why there is no dhamma on it, right? Why there is no fatha? This is mansoob, but I don't see any fatha, right? So then you should know what's going on. So that was just basically a little expose of what is coming in surf in our way, inshallah. So how we are going to make fi'l mudari'a majzoom? Over here we have our regular default state of fi'l mudari'a, yansuru, tansuru, tansuru, ansuru, nansuru, our first group, right? And then we have afalul khamsa, and then we have hunna, yansurna, and antunna, tansurna. Then we learn how to make it mansoob, right? Yansura, tansura, tansura, ansura, and nansura. And then our afalul khamsa by dropping the noon, right? And can I touch hunna and antunna? No, I don't need to touch them, right? So yansurna and tansurna gonna remain as it is. Doesn't matter they are mansoob or majzoom, they are not going to show any change because they are behaving like mabni, right? And now comes our majzoom part. So as I said, our first group is going to be seen with sukoon. So yansur, tansur, tansur, ansur, and nansur. So our first group, how we gonna see it? By sukoon. And that is sahihul akhir. If it is mu'attal, then what gonna happen?
Yarda
wa harfu illa as
Bi hasfi harfu illa. Bi hasfi
hurufi hillat.
bi hasfi
La.
harfi illa. Bi harfu jar, hasfi is a majroor, right? Hasf mean omission, and then hasf off, right? So then we have harfi is mudaf ilayhi for hasf and harfi illa, right? So we need to say it properly. Bi hasfi harfi illa. So if we have any, let's say I have yad over here, right? And I need to make it majzoom. So I'm gonna just chop this weak letter at the end. So it will become yad yad'u. Only I'm gonna remain. Waw gonna go. Right? So this is how we see. Okay. So that is our first group. Easy. We are going to see it with sukoon or by not seeing the weak letter. So weak letter is going to be chopped off if it is not sahihul akhir, if it is mu'talul akhir. Then comes our second group. Second group of afalul khamsa. By dropping the noon, we are going to make it majzoom, same like we did in mansoob.
asfun nooni.
Yeah, bihazfi noon. So majzoom bi hazfi noon. And that gonna happen with our afalul khamsa. Right? That is gonna happen only with our afalul khamsa. And then yansurna, tansurna, no change. Right? So now we see these haruf and we have seen how it works. Now let's do a little practice over here. So when I see the word tu'minuna, right? Tu'minuna is what status is tu'minuna is showing me here. One
Marfu.
person, one person.
So
Who
marfu.
did not participate yet? Who did not participate yet? Need to participate now. Quickly. Sister Rizwan, I never heard from you.
Marfu.
Okay.
I said so.
Okay,
Marfu.
sorry. Yeah. So tu'minuna, how we gonna say? Can you explain me everything we learn about fi'l mudari'?
Tu'minuna is a fail mudare. Marfoon. Wa alamatu rafi is noon. And wow is file.
What is the name of this wow?
Waul jama.
Perfect. And where is the sign of mudari'?
Tau.
Very
Ta.
good. Very good, right? So when we see this word, right? So I know I have ta beginning, right? And waw noon ending. I know this is my fail mudari', because fail madi does not end like that, right? And it does not even start like that. So this is my fail mudari'. And now if I ask you explain everything about fail mudari', you're gonna say start from the beginning. Ta is the sign of mudari', right? And then I have hamza. Sorry. Then I have hamza, meme, and noon. These are my 3 root letters. And then I have waw as wawul jama. This is my file, right? This is my wawul jama file. And then I have a noon, and this is noonul irab, because the presence of this noon is telling me that fail mudari' is marfu over here, right? And if I ask you make it mansoob, how are you gonna make it mansoob now?
Hasfun nooni. Bi hasfin nooni.
Very good. So you're gonna write like tu'minu. Tu'minu. Okay, what are the haruf that can make fail mudari'a mansoob?
Lamma.
In lam lamma.
No, mansoob I'm saying.
Mansoob. Oh, mansoob.
Anlam.
Inna.
Anlam.
Anlan. Oh yeah, anlan.
Anlan.
Likai hata.
Likai hatta.
Very
Izan.
good. Lan likai
Hatta.
idan
Hatta.
hatta. So if you guys remember them in order, then you're not gonna miss any one, right? So lan likai idan hatta. There are more, but this is
Fasababia itu.
yeah, fa sababiya, and even we have au and fa, right? And more, right? But I just make it easy because maybe when it comes in our example, we're gonna add to our bucket. But for now, I just gonna stick with these ones. So lan, likai, idan, hatta. And then we have extra are fa, wow, and even au. Right? So, but these are extra if you wanna memorize them. Alhamdulillah. If you're gonna just stick to the other, so that is totally up to you. But we have more, right? Which are going to make fail mudari'a mansoob. So now we are going to make it mansoob. Tu'minuna will become tu'minu. Right? So we are going to drop this noon. And how I'm gonna say now, let's see, I have put an over here. An tu'minu. So how we are going to say the i'rab now? Failun mudariun.
Mudare mansoobun. Bi hasfin nooni.
What? Okay, bi hasfin nooni, and who is making it mansoob?
An.
Yan.
Right? So
Bian.
failun mudariun mansoobun bi an.
Bian.
Right? And then you can also say mansoob bihazfi
بحذف
bihazfi noon, right? Or and this an has some functions, right? Okay, I think just forget about it. I'm not add too much. Okay, so now so this is how we make fi'l mudariya mansoob. Now if I wanna make fi'l mudariya the same to minuna majzoom, what should I do?
حذف النون.
Same thing, right? So hasfi noon. And what are the huruf that can make fi'l mudariya majzoom?
An, lam, lamma.
An, lan, lamma.
Allahu
Lamul
Akbar.
amr.
In,
La nahya.
In, sorry. In, lam, lamma.
Yeah, not an.
Sorry.
Yeah.
In.
So in
Lam, lamma.
lam and then lamma and then
Lila,
Lamul amr.
amr, which is
La
basically
nahya.
gonna seen.
La nahya.
Yes. So lamul amr, which you can remember as wal
Wal, fal.
and fal, right? And then we have lana here.
La nahya.
So let's if I put in over here and I write to minuna, how we gonna make it majzoom? By chopping this noon into minu, right? And how I'm gonna say it? Fe'lun mudariun majzoomun.
Bihadfi noon, be in.
Okay.
Be in.
In is making it majzoom and
Be in. Be
majzoomun
hasfun
bi
nun.
hasfi noon. Majzoom bi hasfi noon. Right? Okay, next one is ta'alam. Okay, tu minuna, what group it is belong to?
Afalul khamsa.
Afalul khamsa, our second group. Okay, so it belongs to our second group. Sorry. Now ta'alamu, what group it is? First of all, is it madi or mudari?
Mudari.
How I can tell this is mudari?
Ta.
Ta.
Ta is the
Only ta?
Present
alamat.
Dhamma at the end.
And the
Dhamma
at
at
the
the
end. First group. Yeah.
Exactly, because ta can
Ta
be
is the
Root
mute
letter
yourself,
also.
alamatu mudari.
Yeah. Okay, so not only ta, rather you're gonna check the ending as well.
And also, yeah.
So if you see that any verb which sounds like you are looking at a verb, then you're gonna check two things, right? The beginning and the ending. So because in fail mudariya we need to double check both things, beginning and ending. Now over here, ta'lamu, if I ask you what group does it belong to, what should be the answer?
First group.
First group.
It belongs to our first group because it is ending on dhamma. Okay, so now if it belongs to our first group, how many ways I can see fi'l mudari as marfu? Dhammatus
Zahira and Dhammatul Muqaddara.
and Dhammatul Muqaddara. Right? So there are two ways that I can see fi'l mudariya marfu. Either Dhammatul Zahira, the Dhamma would be seen, or it could be Dhammatul Muqaddara. Right? So there are two ways when it comes to first group, when we are dealing with the fi'l mudariya marfu. Okay, one thing. Now, second thing, how I can make this fi'l mudariya mansoob. Let's see, I put lan over here. How I
Ta'lama.
Lan ta'lama.
Ta'lama.
Yes, ta'lama. So this dhamma is going to change into fatha. Okay.
Fatatu Zahira.
Fatatu Zahira. Now let's see if I have the verb
لم تعلم.
تدعو. تدعو. Now,
لن تدعو
how
without
I
wow.
can make it mansoob?
لن تدعو
Wow will drop.
has wow.
How I can make it mansoob?
Fatha
On
on wow.
Remove wow.
Fatha on wow. Fatatul muqaddara.
Why we are dropping the wow? Someone is saying that drop the wow. Do we drop the wow when we are
No, that is for
making
Majzoom.
No.
No.
we drop the wow? We're not
Majzoom.
gonna drop the wow.
Only for Majzoom.
That is for Majzoom, right?
Yes, for Majzoom.
Yeah.
For Mansoob, we are simply going to give it a fatha.
Yes.
So it will become tad'u, ta'lama. Right? So there are again two ways to see fi'l mudari mansoob, either fathatul zahira or fathatul muqaddara. In what case it can be fathatul muqaddara?
In alif maksura.
Mu'attal.
Only.
Fail mu'attal.
No, this is mu'attal as well. Tad'u is
Mu'attal is-
mu'attal as well. Mu'attalul akhir as well. But we are giving it a fatha. Only one case.
Alif maksura.
Exactly.
Surah.
When it is ending with alif maksura, then we are going to say that
Fatatul
fathatul
muqaddara.
muqaddara. The example you're gonna remember, yarda. Yarda. Right? So in that case only, this is fathatul muqaddara. Otherwise, it gonna be
Fatatul
fatha
zahira.
zahira. Because it doesn't matter it is ending on wow or wow and ya would be able to take fatha. Okay, so can we remember that?
Yes.
How we are going to
Inshallah.
make ta'lamu majzoom?
By dropping fatatul zahira.
Ta'lam.
Alam.
Instead you need to say that
Last letter jazm. Last letter
yeah,
sukun.
Sukoon on.
it has sukoon.
Spoon on last letter.
Yes, so it will become ta'lam, sukoon. Right? So, and I can put in over here, in ta'alam. And that is basically sukoon zahira. I can say this sukoon. What are the other ways? And this is our first group, right? What are the other ways I can explain my fi'l mudari majzoom?
By dropping haruf illa.
Exactly, right? So if it is yad'u, right? And I have to make it majzoom. Simply I'm gonna drop this waw and it will become yad'u. Like that, right? So now we should not be confused. Okay, this fi'l mudariya is ending on dhamma. So this is my fi'l mudariya marfu. Right? Then you are going to always check your 3 root letters. The ya is my sign of mudariya and I have only 1 and 2 root letters here. We do not have any fail with 2 root letters. Right? So that's gonna help us know that okay, something is missing. And then you need to come to the conclusion that actually there would be either waw and ya which is being dropped over here from here. And that must be a weak letter. Right? So it's like a science. It's like a math. You need to go through step by step and understand it completely. Just by looking at the ending, we're not gonna jump to the conclusion. And you're gonna see these mu'talul akhir, many words in Quran Pak. So now our time of class is done. I'm gonna leave on you guys this exercise over here, and even you're gonna finish this one as well on your own. So do the same practice. You're gonna make it marfu. If it is already marfu, then you're gonna figure it out what group it belongs to, right? And figure it out what is the sign of mudariya, right? Make it mansoob. Memorize these words, bring these words with them. So then it's gonna be, inshallah, these words you're gonna memorize them, right? So put these words one by one by making it mansoob and majzoom, and try to label them as well. Say it out loud multiple times, and that is inshallah going to help you guys. And this is also, I put these words over here, so do your homework, and inshallah that is going to help you. So with that, we're going to end. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.